Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Legend of Crystal Valley. I think we got to go back and talk to the dragon ghost. I think you do with the egg. Nope, that's the wrong one. I don't think. No, we don't have Blizzard yet. Uh, this one maybe. I forget which elevator goes where. Yep. We're gonna inventory egg. Well. Thank you for helping me here. This is the Blizzard spell. You can freeze anything you want with it, but please be careful. So now we got it. That's all we had to do was shrink the egg, apparently. Now we'll go freeze a guard. Yep. We'll go. Let's get on this guard here. Yep. Yeah, she's just pure evil, ain't she? Cast a Blizzard spell on a guard. Yep. Freeze his ass. Yep. Now we can enter the door. And talk to the Count. This is the important part of the game. You have to talk to this guy or you'll miss the storyline. Excellent, you are here. I have been expecting you. I must apologize for the guard, but it was necessary. Necessary for what? Killing me? Don't be ridiculous, child. Those creatures can't kill you. They obey my orders, but above all, they respect the blood lineage. My father built those guardians. Fast learner, huh? Indeed, Isaac created those guardians to keep the valley safe from attacks from other worlds. But since his return, they have been put to different uses. If you wanted to talk, you could just invite me in. I wanted to talk to Isaac's daughter. I needed to see that you are of his blood. Who are you? My name is of little importance. Isaac and I agreed that the only way to rule the valley is to have one king and one king only. He chose the name Isaac, and I chose to remain nameless. But you have to have a name. You can call me Istvan. That is the name I used in your world. tell me where my father is. I traveled from another world looking for him. I will tell you everything you need to know, but I'm afraid you can't leave this castle. Am I a prisoner? Please, child, I would never use that word on my niece. You will just be permanently kept in this castle for the duration of your eternity here. You can't do that. I need to see him. That is exactly why I don't let you go. You pose too much danger to this valley. I won't let you destroy it again. Again, what are you saying? I have never been here before. Perhaps not, but you are here now. Uncle, is that a metaphor for something? How can you be my uncle? Didn't Isaac tell you, Isaac and me, we are brothers, we shared the same blood, and we were solely responsible for this valley? What happened between you and my father? To understand that, you must understand the valley. During the peace, everybody prospered. The city I used to govern became the center of this existence. We decided that we will become kings and that we would not meddle in other worlds. And that has changed 30 years ago when he met my mother. Isaac used to walk all the different worlds. He promised me that he would just observe. Then he met your mother. Did you know that he saved her? She was in danger. All I know is that he meddled in your world and saved her from certain death. He then returned just to tell me that he wasn't coming back. I tried to argue, but he didn't care. He just left to live with my mother, but he disappeared again. Yes, some time ago he returned, but he returned as a different man. Why all the eggs? That is a hobby of mine. Dragons are almost extinct, and for a good reason. They tend to be powerful allies, but what is more important, they tend to pick sides. You see, dragons are quite intelligent. What happened to them? Well, in one of the wars of old, Isaac gathered a huge army of dragons to fight by his side. I had only the dragons from the south. Nevertheless, to say his dragons destroyed half of my valley. This was the turning point of the war. You finally understood that war was destroying everything? Yes, but the dragons didn't. All those years of preparing those animals into war machines changed them. They became aggressive and turned against Isaac and me. Unfortunately, we had to eliminate almost all the dragons in the valley. Why did you keep the eggs? I didn't have the heart to destroy a whole species. It seemed more appropriate to keep them in a frozen state until it would be safe to bring them back to life again. And those little dragons, blenches, yes, they were a little experiment of mine. I needed a stealth unit for my war campaign. Using my dragons and some rather interesting magic, I created them from the ashes of the fallen dragons. Why are they all in stone? That was my measure of protection. They all had a fail-safe mechanism. After some time, they would all return to the place they were born and then turn to stone. But I saw one of them, and he was very alive. I know, like everywhere, the rule of the rule applies to them. What is the rule? Haha, you are funny. It's simple. To prove a rule, you need living exceptions of that rule. For every 100 blanches turned to stone, there is one or two that became immune to that. Besides, they tend to share their intelligence. The more of them in the same place, the more intelligent they get. So those few that survive pose no threat to me. Tell me about the valley. We came here long time ago, immortal brothers on different sides of this world. We were meant to keep things in balance. You could say that we were different as water was to fire. What kind of balance? At first, we were sure the meaning was an eternal struggle, a place where peace coexisted with war. War? I have been hearing rumors about that war, but that was thousands of years ago. We are immortal children of the outer planes. You see, the valley was created to be the gateway to other worlds, but the valley was there for another reason. Did you ever wonder why no portals exist on your world? I just assumed we didn't have the technology. The thing is, every world in existence is in a way linked to the valley. We didn't know that when we came here. One day we saw the creation of a world. We saw a piece of the valley being torn, and from that piece we observed the creation of a new world. Naturally, you stopped the war. Yes, we stopped it, and we decided to let the valley grow. Isaac became the timeless king, and I became his advisor. We could both rule, of course, but it was easier this way. What did you do during the peace? We figured we should study the portals and study the worlds. We created an academy that gave us scientists who would go to new worlds and live there. That way we could track progress of all worlds created from this valley. Why did he ban the portals? I don't know. There are theories, but all I know is that Isaac did something to them, and then he declared portal traveling illegal. Why didn't you ask him? You said he was like your brother. He was my brother, and I did try to reason with him. I begged him to tell me what happened in your world, but he was full of anger and bitterness. He also changed the guards. How did he change the guards? They stopped watching the borders and started watching the people of this land. I tried to confront him. I even tried to capture him. Well, that didn't go well. What did Isaac do to you? He took my immortality and he keeps it in that abomination he likes to call Ziggurat. What is the Ziggurat? Ziggurat is his source of power in the valley. Likewise, the castle is my source of power. But now, since I have no immortality of my own, I am confined to these walls. So if you exit this castle, you die. Yes, that is why I need you. The only way to break the spell is to kill the one who stripped me of my power. Wait, am I hearing this right? You want me to kill my father? You are the only one who can do it, and you are the only one who can restore the balance to the valley. I will never kill my father. I love my father, and I know he is a righteous man. You, on the other hand, are a complete stranger. Dear child, I knew you would never kill your father, but have no fear. There is a way to restore my immortality without killing Isaac. How can you get your immortality back? Unfortunately, I shall need you. Soon you will be ready to accept your place in the valley, and when that happens, I shall become immortal through you. Will you kill me? Kill you? No, my child. I will use your immortal blood to become immortal again, and I shall restore the balance to the valley with my blood. Yes, I will become what was the word Isaac used? A vampire. That's it. I shall be a vampire, and you shall be my Eve. Oh, this is freaking horrible, isn't it? Not only is she Isaac her dad, the Count wants her to kill her father so he can become a vampire. Oh, what a twisted tale. Well, Count, I see you will not help me. Goodbye. Not so fast, my child. Yep. Now what? Up. Now I'm in. Well, I guess I'll leave you right here. I'm in jail. Well, Yep. Oh, there's keys there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our kinetic powers to get the key. Yeah. Oh, we got a key. How dainty. So where's the key at? So where's the dang key at? Inventory. Okay. Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, so folks, I will end the recording right here. This is GamerLon signing out, saying stay tuned for more of Legend of Crystal Valley. Now we know the plot of the story. Yep, that's what we talk to the count and learn. So until next time, folks, take care and thanks for watching. Bye.